guys, this is Hunter Stewart from Hunter Stewart Hobbies. In this video we are going to Sarnia via station in Sarnia, Ontario. Before we get in this video, why don't you give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, turn notification bells on, and let's get some trains in this video. Here comes the next scene, roll it. Alright, we got CN switchers doing stuff in the Sarnia yard. What they're doing. Let's get a short. What do we got for power on these locals here? We got 7515, 9547, and 4704. Nice. Alright, here comes the next scene, roll. Let's see if we can get any freight trains coming. Here comes the next scene. Roll it. Alright, we got a CN eastbound train coming down the line. The time is now 4:57 a.m. So what do we got for power? We have 8341 and 2842. Okay, I'm getting in the car. It's fucking cold. That's it, I'm getting inside. Okay. No idea what the train ID is, but I'll look it up. Let me look it up. Would this be 396, I think? I'm not quite sure if it is or not. I looked, and... Let me look. It's fine. Hey, write on the comments and tell me what this west eastbound train is. All on this February, the 12th. No, not 12th, the 7th, I think. Can't keep track on what day it is. The 2026 on Hunter Stewart Hobbies on YouTube. I think it's February the 7th, I think. Yes, it is. Yep, it's February 7th, 2026 on Hunter Stewart Hobbies on YouTube. this might be. Let me look. I'm gonna see what power. No, I'm not gonna know. I don't know what power this. I don't know what train this is. Could this be A484, where that starts off in Flat Rock, Michigan, and it terminates here, and then it becomes A424 today? That's what I'm guessing. What the train ID could be. I'm gonna guess this is CN A484 is my guess. That's my guess. I'm gonna guess that's what the ID could be. This train's slow. This one's slow. Here comes the next scene roll. I'm gonna get a drink. Alright. Guess I'm not thirsty. I'll get one later, I guess. This train's long. It's just going to be auto racks, and then it'll be at the end of the train, I think. Anyways, I'm getting a drink. Here comes the next scene roll. This auto rack says family stays true. Nice. Anyways, here comes the next scene roll. This train's going awfully slow. Alright, we got other switchers doing stuff in the yard. Yeah, I see that. Okay. What engines we got here? We have 7501. And then we got 4770 backing into the yard. Nice. Alright, here comes the next scene. Roll it. Alright, we got a CN westbound train coming down the line. Time is now 5:40 a.m. Yep, I see it. We have a green light right here, and we've been waiting a long time for it. I'm sure it's coming, I think. I see a light now. Right down there we have a light. I think I have a light coming down the line. Yep, he's moving. He's moving pretty slowly. Yeah. He's moving, really slow. As soon as I'm done catching this train, I'm gonna go back to the hotel so I can upload this and premiere this sometime this morning, later on this morning, It takes a long time for it to upload except when I'm at home it goes faster to upload this stuff, and it's when you're at a hotel it's slower. Sorry to keep you guys waiting. He's coming, Wonder what this train might be. Yeah, see. Here comes the next scene roll. He's being a slowpoke. Okay, here he comes. Time's now 5:47 a.m. Almost 6 o'clock. So it's intermodal. I gotta go. Okay. This is the one with the Norfolk Southern engine? No, it's not. I think they dropped it off, I heard. So we have 3203 leading and 3281. This is 149. Where the fuck is the Norfolk Southern unit? Oh, 3291. I mean, not 3281. It's all intermodal. It could be 139. Whatever this train is, it's not 149. Okay. So we have an intermodal train. If this is 149, why the fuck is there no Norfolk Southern unit? This is a detour train, I believe. It could be one of those detour trains that come from. It's going to be going from Brampton Intermodal Terminal, and this one's going towards the west coast of Canada. Watch it knock its signal down. There, it's knocked down. So we have an intermodal train rolling down the line. As soon as I'm done catching this train, I'm gonna head my ass back to the hotel so I can upload this stuff when I get home, when I get to the hotel, and then eat my breakfast after. Sorry for the 5-minute wait. I thought he was really moving like a slow turtle when he coming. Once he goes down the tunnel, he'll pick up speed by the end of the train. Got a decent amount of action here today, yeah? This morning got pretty busy here. When I was on my way from getting an ice cap, I spotted a CN eastbound train. It had a DPU on it, but I didn't see it was stopped. Could have been the 302 that was on the log that's coming today, but he's already in the yard. He might be leaving right now. You never know. If this is 149, they would have had the Norfolk Southern engine. Maybe they dropped it off or so. Maybe this is a different train. Maybe this is one of the train that goes from Brampton and it's heading towards the west coast of Canada, but detouring through Chicago. I could have sworn this is 149. I don't know. If it is, then they might have dropped the Norfolk Southern engine off this in the yard. That's what could have happened. I could have sworn Norfolk Southern was going to be on 149 today, but they may have dropped it off here. That's what I'm guessing what they could have done. I mean, yesterday 148 had a Norfolk Southern, and I could have sworn 149 was going to have it today. Or maybe he was late. The reason why 149's late is because he had to drop it off. 149 was late because he had to drop the stupid Norfolk Southern off. Which is stupid, Yeah, this looks like 149. If this is 149, it starts off in Brampton and it's heading to Chicago, Illinois, at the Markham Yard home in Illinois. Anyways, if I could have sworn that this train's going to have the Norfolk Southern unit, but they might have dropped it off and switched it as New Power. I don't freaking know. I don't think this is 149. It could be 139. I don't freaking know. Or I don't know. Anyways, all on this February 7th, 2026 on Hunter Stewart Hobbies on YouTube. I think he's starting to pick up speed as of right now. Now he's picking up speed. Okay, this is 149, I think. If this is 149, this train might have switched power in the yard, and that's why he's late. I would have missed the Norfolk Southern regardless if it had it or not. Because this train would have usually ran through in the middle of the night or so. Maybe that's why he dropped it off. I think this is Z149, I'm guessing. I could have sworn it was going to have a Norfolk Southern engine as a trailing unit. Unfortunately, they dropped it off, which is fucking stupid, I could have sworn they were going to have the Norfolk Southern unit on this train, I could have sworn they would have, Anyways, as soon as this train ends, I'm gonna wrap it up and head back to the hotel. Now it's picking up speed. Now he's really hauling. Look at him go. Alright, this will wrap it up for today's video, folks. I have to go back to the hotel now. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe, turn notification bells on. Leave comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Hunter Stewart Hobbies signing off. Peace out, everybody.